Blog Talk Radio.
Always look up, never give up, and you will reach your goals. You're important, you're more than enough. And here she is, your host for Rolling with the Diva, Sabrina Williams. Thank you. Hey, y'all, what's up today? It's a beautiful Sunday. You know what I got to do today, which was really fun? At the rehab I'm at, I stay at a beautiful house with six to seven other people. The guys are on one side, the girls are on one side, and it ranges from orthopedic to traumatic brain injury. So today, one of the ladies and I went with the staff and went to F.O.M.'s Chocolate Factory. Oh, my God, they make the wonderful chocolate. It was so fun. And for you guys in Las Vegas, they have a really, really, really awesome, gardens you can walk around. They're open from now until January 6th, and it is just beautiful. And at night, it looks like it's going to be amazing because you can see where they have all of the lights for the Christmas stuff. And the Christmas stuff is already out. It's just beautiful. And did you know that they have coffee you can buy there, like fresh coffee and cupcakes and brownies, and amazing. I got to see how the chocolate was made, and the most interesting thing was, did you know, because they were telling us what they do with the chocolate they don't waste it, they actually put it back into the earth for trees and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, like a chocolate tree. That would be so awesome. Anyway, today is a wonderful day because guess what? You're in it. And as Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans to prosper you, not to harm you, and to give you a hope in the future. God is good. God is amazing. Don't ever forget all the great things he does for you, okay? And we are going to play some music, and we will be right back. We are going to play Nettie One Day.
I never did say I'm sorry for the way that I fought you. I never did say I'm sorry for not trusting things that you do. And now I'm looking back with a sad heart at the way things fell apart. But I know that you are here with me and that your love never changes. One day you'll show us what you were up to, and then we'll see, whether here or in the heavens above, you will reveal more of your love. And the way you did those things that tore us apart, you will show us more of your heart. Yeah, you show us more of your heart. You will show us. As days pass, I can see your plans. They're shining right on through. As days pass, I can see your face. You shine forever, you do. And though the dark times they come and go, but Lord, you are always true. And every sorrow we're going through, oh Lord, we can count on you. One day you'll show us what you were up to, and then we'll see, whether here or in the heavens above, you will reveal more of your love. And the way you did those things that tore us apart, you will show us more of your heart. Yeah, you show us more of your heart. You will show us. You will show us. 'Cause you've already shown so much. to the death and life of your son. And so I want to say that I'm sorry for the way that I fought you, resisted all of your purposes, but Lord, you have made a way. One day you'll show us what you were up to, and we'll see, whether here or in the heavens above, you will reveal more of your love. And the way you did the things that tore us apart, you will show us more of your heart. Yeah, you show us more of your heart. You will show us.
All right, I'm back on Rolling with the Diva. I'm Sabrina Williams. I'm your host on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm blessed to be alive. Okay, today's topic, we are going to talk about what it means when somebody stands you up. What can you do, the psychology behind it, and then we're going to end a little bit with talking about the holistic mind, body, and the difference. We're going to just touch on the difference between acupuncture and dry needling, and how does those fit into your health, and what are those? I'm getting a lot of whole body healing right now in the program I'm in, and I just really love it. Okay, so here we go. Today we're talking about what happens when someone stands you up. So why do you think people do it? Well, sometimes people unintentionally do it, don't do it on purpose. Sometimes it's because they have other things that's going on, as far as like maybe they had an emergency, and maybe honestly they forgot. Okay, so you can't say it's always done on purpose, but yeah, let's talk about what motivates people to leave people hanging. I've done it. I know everybody else has done it, but I try not to do it, and I really rarely do it in the last say 15, 20 years, because it's painful and it makes you feel bad. And I feel bad when I do to somebody. I know that person feels bad. I know a lot of people who do it to me even today, but I just love them as are. So here's, let me see, where do we want to start? I think it comes into dealing with your emotional intelligence. I love that word, and how you handle your emotions and how you would like to be handled. That's not the true definition, but I think it would be that. So how would you like it if somebody did it to you? So I think that's the easiest way to answer first. Why do people stand up? Let's just start with some of the excuses of it. And here, hold on, I'm going back to I'm flipping through. So let's start with 10 better alternatives to standing somebody up. Okay, and then we'll talk the bad excuses. If you don't want to go on a date, just come up with an excuse and don't go. You didn't need to lie to their voice, to themselves, or to them, let alone their face. Here are 10 easy ways to avoid being a butthead. Say something came up at work and cancel ahead of time, but that's only if it's true. If you just don't want to go on a date with somebody, be honest. If you don't want to go hang out with somebody, be honest. Maybe you're not into it that day. You can say something came up, but cancel ahead of time. If you say something came up and it's always that you do that, then you're just doing it on purpose. You don't value a person's time. You don't. They have this one where you say something came up with your cat. Please don't use animals as an excuse, because if something bad happens, nobody's going to believe you. Another one says it has to do something with your health. Don't lie on your health, because if you get really sick, who's going to be there for you? Another dumb excuse, say something that comes up with your karma. Karma is bread. I don't want to say the other word. So don't lie in your car. Okay, they say you suggest cable. I suggest you just be honest and tell a person you're not coming, you're bailing out, things happen, maybe you change your mood, and maybe you decide to just don't want to go. Okay, so I just don't want to go. Okay, get with it. Just thought that was interesting. All right, so we're going to go to here we go. What about when you don't want to date somebody anymore and you stand them up and never show up again? That's really heartbreaking for somebody. There is no closure. Don't do that. It shouldn't have to think of excuses. Just tell the truth, and because otherwise it's just hard. It doesn't help anybody. It's not right for anybody, and it just doesn't feel good. Okay, so let's just not do it. Okay, I say just don't do it. And this article is from www.elle.com out of the UK, and they just talk about it. Your hairdresser stands you up. I'm reading through this right now. Okay, so one of the things that this one talks about, which I really like, is old-fashioned good manners. Just be honest, like I said, and don't stand people up. Sometimes people stand people up because they think they're more important. If something comes up, somebody maybe makes an offer that they think is better, things like that. You guys have all been there, and I think I'm just saying that today because a lot of times on the radio show, I do free interviews for people, and then they don't show. I give them another chance for an interview, and then they don't show. Or I have friends who will say, oh, yeah, I'll come get you, and every weekend they stand me up, or they don't call, and they avoid until it's convenient for them. So bottom line, treat others how you would want to be treated, all right? Because it works with your mind, body, and spirit. If you're an honest person, then good things are going to happen to you. I'm not saying I'm the perfect person. I'm not. I'm a sinner, saved by grace, but we always want to do the right thing. Okay, moving on. Let's get into holistic medicine. I'm really liking this because it really is helping me as a person, seeing how the different techniques of the body can heal. I've been going to just my regular MD, who they're just there to heal a source. That's it, like your leg, your ankle. Okay. Well, now I've got into this program now where I went from regular rehab, which is to get you walking, stable on your feet, not really concerned about anything in between that was bothering you or impacted. Well, now I went to a program called NSEF, and you can listen to my programs last week as I talked about them. But the one great thing is this program does a whole body-mind approach. Holistic medicine is a form of healing that considers the whole person, body, mind, spirit, and emotions. In the quest of optimal health and wellness, a holistic doctor may use all forms of healthcare, from conventional medicine to alternative therapies to treat a patient. And therefore, that's where we come to talk a little bit about dry needling and acupuncture. What's the difference? Well, dry needling is more common these days with acupuncture. Acupuncture has been around for thousands of years. And acupuncture puts a little medicine on the sterile little needle that goes into your skin, whereas dry needling doesn't. It sticks needles into places that mainly have to do with pain, and so does acupuncture, but it's a little different as far as they are looking at ways to block pain, things like that. So I'm going to talk more about that next week, but I just want you to ask yourself, do you believe in whole mind, body healing, or do you just prefer going to a doctor, getting medicine, taking prescriptions? And some of the whole body healing it's been created for us. I mean, we can actually just look at what the foods and stuff around us, how God created certain things for us. Or this is 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit with you, whom you have from God? You are not on your own, for you were bought with a price. So glorify God in your body. I'm not saying your body's perfect or you have to be perfect. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that, take care of your body. If you want to be a person that's more on the heavy side, great. God bless you. As long as you're not going to doctor being treated for illnesses that could be avoided if you lose weight. Same thing, vice versa, with a person who's too skinny, very, very skinny, going to anorexia, bulimia. Well, bulimia is more throwing up, but anorexia is the really you cannot see yourself as really thin, and you really become so obsessed with it. So that can go. So you have to look at your body and see first your body's not perfect, but you see yourself as Jesus would. So this is Isaiah 1:6. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but bruises and sores and raw wounds. They are not pressed out or bound up and or softened with oil. That verse. Okay, we're going back here. Sorry. I'm flipping through the Bible verses. Okay, and this is James. James 14:21. James 5:14. Is anyone among you sick? Let him call on the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. So that comes to prayer. I believe prayer is a very beautiful thing and that it can work. And sometimes you can just pray over a person, make it that God can heal them because we're two or more are gathered. But then there's times where you have prayer, you have the medical doctors, you have holistic doctors, and those all work in unison to help the person feel better. So just to let you know. All right, let's go on with something else. We're going to go on to a song, and we will be right back.
Hey, this is Sylvie, host of the Queen Sylvie Show on the Fishbowl Radio Network. Check out the show every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can hear me keep it real about everything while making a difference promoting comedy and other artistic talents from the Dallas-Fort Worth area and around the world. Don't miss the Queen Sylvie Show. Holla.
On FishbowlRadioNetwork.com.
Good.
I don't wanna live for it. I don't wanna die for it. I don't wanna ignore it. I definitely do have to put God.
My job.
I don't wanna live for it.
My job, God.
I don't wanna die.
Oh, my job.
I don't wanna ignore
that
it.
you gave me to provide for my family.
I don't wanna die.
Oh, my job.
I don't wanna ignore it.
No, no. Oh, my job.
I don't wanna live for it.
My job, God.
I don't wanna die.
Oh, my job.
I don't wanna ignore it.
No, no.
You have to put God before it.
The job I have, you gave to me to provide for my family. In today's economy,
Life can be so challenging. We're working
one job,
and working.
two jobs, and
Some of us are working 3 jobs.
when precious time, precious family time, precious time is slipping away. Truth must be told, I can't see myself working in the corporate world for the rest of my life.
For my desire
My desire
is to worship you.
Is to worship you.
My desire, God,
My desire
is to worship you.
Is to worship you.
For my desire,
My
God,
desire
is to worship you.
Is to worship you.
For my desire, God,
My desire
is to worship you.
Is to worship you.
and spend more time with my family. God, my job.
I don't wanna,
Don't wanna live for it.
Father God, my job.
My job.
I don't wanna,
I don't wanna die for it.
God, my job.
I don't wanna,
I don't wanna ignore.
but all I do know,
All I know is that I have to. Oh God, oh
I
God.
feel like I'm
Feel
ready.
like I'm ready for a change.
I feel like I'm ready, God.
I feel like I'm ready for a change.
Listen, I don't wanna sound ungrateful.
I don't want to sound ungrateful, God, but I thank you for my job.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, God.
I don't want to sound ungrateful, God, but I thank you for my job.
But my spirit is telling
But
me,
my spirit is telling me to move on.
Father God, my spirit is telling me,
My spirit is telling me to move
God's
on.
people, here's what it's telling me to tell you. Move on,
Move on to your higher
reach for
calling.
dreams.
Reach for dreams that are scared.
Go ahead and reach the world,
Go ahead and reach
so you
the
can
world,
live.
so you can live the same.
No matter what.
No matter what people may
No matter
say.
what.
No matter what they may
For Christ
do.
Jesus
Cause Christ Jesus
is the one.
Is the one that strengthens
Move on
you.
to your higher
Move on
calling.
to your higher
No matter
calling.
what.
No matter what may come your
For Christ
way.
Jesus,
Through Christ Jesus,
we can
do all things.
all you have to do is,
Be encouraged,
all you have to do is,
be encouraged,
all you have to do is,
be encouraged,
all we have to do is,
be encouraged,
no matter what your boss may
be
say,
encouraged,
no matter what your friends may
be
say,
encouraged,
no mater what your co-workers may
Be
say,
encouraged.
sometimes no matter what yourself may
be
say,
encouraged.
for his word says you're more
A
than,
conqueror,
his word says you're more
a
than,
conqueror,
his word says you're more
a
than,
conqueror,
his word says you're more
a
than.
conqueror.
Go ahead and let him know.
Don't wanna live for it.
Go ahead and let him know.
I don't wanna die for it.
Father God, I know that I can't and I don't.
I don't wanna ignore it.
But all I do know is that I have to.
Put you before
To God's
it.
people, come on and let them know that you're a job.
Don't wanna live for
For
it.
you were made for so much much more than just working a 9 to 5.
I don't wanna die for it.
To have somebody else's dreams and goals come true.
I don't wanna ignore
But above all else, God, we know that we have to
put you before it.
Happy Tuesday. It's August 21st, 2018, and I'm Sabrina Williams, and I'm your host for Rolling with the Diva. Today is...
I don't wanna live for it. I don't wanna die for it.
Yeah.
right, we're back with Rolling with the Diva. Let's see who we have on the line. All right, who's on the line with us at 7737?
773. Hey, how's it going? This is John Renaissance. Can you hear me?
John?
Yes.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we're just going to go on to the interview. Thank you for being on Rolling with the Diva. We appreciate it. So go ahead and tell everybody. I'll tell them that you have done the newest season of Empire, but go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm a singer-songwriter and visual artist from Chicago South Side. I would say some of my biggest influences will have to be Usher, D'Angelo, and Migos. Right now I have about 50 or 60 songs written. And what happened with this with this season of Empire, I've been added to their writing team. And upon reviewing some different songs, they told me about an opportunity for acting as well. And so I auditioned for it, and they put me in a group called the Yard Boys, which is like a rap group that was featured on episode 2. So that was been pretty cool. So that's pretty much that.
That's awesome. What was it like to work with the cast of Empire?
Empire is pretty cool. I've in the past, Empire is filmed in Chicago.
Okay.
In the past, yeah, a lot of people, even though it's staged to be in New York, it's filmed here. And so, in the past, back to the artwork side, the creator Lee Daniels had featured some of my work, and so Taraji. Before I got my speaking role in Empire, I was a pianist on there a couple of years back. But now this is the first role where I was added to the cast and given a trailer and all that stuff. I would say it's very what's the word? It's very awe-inspiring because just to look on the bill and see your name under Taraji P. Henson, and then to just perform alongside different artists on one of the most popular shows of our time. It was just really cool, and
awesome.
I just like the creativity they put into it. They use different directors every episode, so yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
even
awesome.
though it's a few creators, Lee Daniels and other guys, but when it comes to directors, every episode is directed by someone different. Mario Van Peebles, Jesse Smollett has directed a few. This one, I believe his name was John something, but I forget his last name. Yep.
Wow. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what got you into singer, songwriter, and actor and multi-talented person?
Well, let's see. I would say when I was about 11, I was going to this group called Little Black Pearl. They were a community group for young kids into the arts, and they would always call me a Renaissance man. As I got older, when I was about 14, I adapted the name Renaissance as a performer. And so growing up in Chicago, I used to always go to U-Media with Chance the Rapper and different artists, and we'd all perform. And the name I went by was Renaissance. But when I went to Clark Atlanta University, it was a lot of people named Renaissance there because Morehouse is called the Renaissance Man. So it was a few artists named Renaissance. A few of them had a very bad reputation around the school, so I wanted to differentiate myself from them by being John Renaissance. And Atlanta is basically what got me into just the person I am, because it's so great. It's so beautiful for black people down there, in film, acting, music, everything. When I was 21, my mentor introduced me to Lil Boosie, and he had let me accompany him on a couple of tours, introduced me to Turk, the manager of Boosie's label, and Angie Stone and her people started offering me record deals.
Really?
I was about 20. Yeah, it was really cool. Atlanta really just showed me the reality of what I could do in music. when I came back to Chicago, I got more step into. This is around the time I started playing piano for Empire. Last March, Steve Harvey featured me and my girlfriend at the time on his show.
Oh, wow.
And I made like a reality series. It was pretty cool, like a 30-day dating challenge where they followed me and her around for about 2 months. And when he heard my voice and some of my art, he both featured my art on the show as well as gave me a sync deal for 3 of my records. Shot a little music video promo, and it was really cool. Like everywhere I went, everybody was like, "Oh snap, you're the singer who was dating that girl on the Steve Harvey show." And it was just really, it just really was one of the steps that got me more and more into the business.
Well, that's awesome. Now, let's go into that subject of your song. I have 2 of them. I have Fade Away Bravo and Toast Bravo. Tell us about those songs, and do you create your own music, or do you have people help you? And how does the song come to you?
Okay. Well, Bravo is actually my producer and engineer. He's I'm actually in the studio with him now, working on a record that's all piano,
nice.
similar to John Legend. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Basically, when I write songs, I used to write all my songs backwards, just like writing it, then making the beat to it. But then nowadays, after talking to a lot of different folks, just joining the writing teams and experimenting, I wrote more of the beats. And once the beat inspires me, I tend to just do a scat or a hum over it and record it in my phone, and then go ahead and plug words to it. That's usually how a lot of songs are written. But sometimes whole lyrics will just come to your head. In the case of Toast and Fade Away, when I heard that beat, I was really captivated by it. And so I just went ahead and just the whole chorus came to me. And it was basically talking about how things in life fade away from basically the chorus was saying how people copy each other, which a lot of times they tend to do in the entertainment industry, and they won't really last because everything fades away that's not genuine. And then it went and dabbled into the fact that everything in life eventually fades away, so you want to do something that is of purpose and something that you can be proud of yourself for as well as be respected by. And as for Toast, what was that?
No, go ahead. I was just saying amen to that.
Thank you. As far as Toast, in some of my endeavors in Atlanta, I come across different girls who I dated, and, living in different places, they would tell me their dating experiences when I wasn't there. And just basically, a lot of times, as we know right now, Black women are the highest growing number of new CEOs. And I think, Black girl magic is very evident right now. So what tends to happen, right?
Right.
And so what tends to happen when I was going to school, that was the ratio. So you could have 100 or 400 girls graduate, and then 4 dudes graduate. And it made it very hard for these successful women to find just guys on their level or just genuine people in general. So Toast was me basically making a toast to the accomplishments of a couple of people I dated. And even though I wasn't there, even though I didn't live where they were, when I come to town and visit, I could at least just show them how a woman is supposed to be treated. So just make a toast.
Amen. Well, we're going to play the first song, Toast, and we'll be back in 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, make it say, oh, nah. See you working hard, girl, oh, you need a break. About to fill the club up, time to celebrate. I can change your lifestyle while you playing games. Just give me a day, yeah. Shorty come and roll with a boss. Yeah, you know your boy is the sauce. Pour another round and make it at it for a minute, stacking hella digits, they ain't really ready for it. When a nigga step up in the building, now you in your feelings, I can see you hurt. Shawty looking like dessert, booty big in the skirt, whole lot of niggas lurking, they ain't putting in the work. I want you and me to be together. Give me just a minute, baby, I can make it better. And I really wanna be the one that you call. Let a nigga hit her once, I swear you won't be sorry. Look at your face, you want somebody to call you the best. You want somebody to text you at low in the morning and see how you walk through the day. Well, okay, well baby girl, we gon' see. I wanna get some deep. Shorty come and roll with a boss. Yeah, you know your boy at the sauce. For another round and make it tough. Ooh, I make it tough. Ooh, say she wanna love me, but I don't got the time 'cause I'm hustling. Girl, you take a shot for you. Hey, see you working hard, girl. Oh, you need a break. About to fuck the club up, time to celebrate. I can change your lifestyle, I can change your, just give me a day. I see you rockin' the new best, so let go with some old friends. Day one, start to hating on you. My advice, get your loose ends off, God got something better for you. 'Cause people hate it when you shining. Pay flights on the weekends, vacays in the islands. She drive a company car, shawty be raising the bar. Yeah, yeah, girl, you acting shy, know you was meant to shine. Melanin poppin', black woman unstoppable. Only person who don't see it is you. Open your eyes and just see the truth. Ain't gonna deny that you got the juice. She ain't worried about a nigga gonna get the bag. Top on college, that's smartest in the class. Now she stacking commas up, plus she got her ass, and it's really fast. So shorty come and roll with a boss. Hey, you know your boy at the sauce. For another round and make it tough. Ooh, I make it tough. Ooh, say she wanna love me, but I don't got the time 'cause I'm hustling. Girl, you take a shot for you. Hey, see you working hard, girl. Oh, you need a break. About to fuck the club up, time to celebrate. I can change your lifestyle, I can change your, just give me a day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. John Allen, and that was his song for Toast. To all women who have done great things in his life and around the world. Just one of the newest CEOs I'd like to commend is the CEO for Disney. She's an African-American woman, and she's a powerhouse. All right, John, are you still on the line with us?
Yes, I am. I mean,
hold on. My phone has decided to act crazy. Oh, here we go. All right. So why don't you go ahead, John, and give a shout-out to anybody you want and tell everybody where they can find you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shout out Bravo, my engineer and producer in Chicago. I like to shout out Rich Daniels over at Empire. He's the head of music and scoring and stuff over there, as well as Jeff Merle. My manager, Eric Griggs. And then, God, of course. And then, I guess, right? Got to. And then you can find me everywhere at John Renaissance, on Apple, Spotify, Facebook, SoundCloud. And if you go to my website, jreni.com, it's jreni.com, because John Renaissance is a long word sometimes. So, yeah, jreni.
So what is it? I have a question, because you said your engineer is Bravo. What does an engineer do as regard to music?
Sure. An engineer is basically, they breathe life into a song, and they make it sonically what it's supposed to be. My engineer happens to produce as well. And there's two different definitions to a producer. You can produce beats, and you can also produce a song in the sense that you can help the artist arrange where it's supposed to go, and kind of just put things together. So he does both. Engineering, like I arrange my own vocals, but he produces beats and helps me singers or rappers, sometimes singers tend to do the most and hit all type of runs. They be like, why don't you hit less runs on this part? As far as engineering goes, say for instance, what's that song? You know the Young Thug song, living this here lifestyle. A lot of rappers nowadays, if you take away the effects like Post Malone and Travis Scott have, the song will sound completely different. So an engineer adds a certain character to a song that just makes the artist unique.
Oh, nice. Well, I have a poem, and I think he should put beats to this. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay. This is a song I wrote as I started my journey to have a full hit replacement. Okay, it's called Stronger by Choice. Stronger is not what you see. Stronger does not have a shape, color, or personality. Stronger is a person that changes in a moment to help their mind, body, and spirit. Stronger is a willingness to help others even when you feel weak or inadequate. Stronger is knowing you're strongest because of faith in God or whatever your higher power is. Stronger is taking the next step day after day. Stronger is the smile you have no matter what. Stronger is you, you're stronger. I love that because you know what? Some of the things when you dedicated the first song, Toast, it just reminded me of how that women, especially African-American women and women in general, have to still fight hard to break some of the ceilings. But I like my little poem. You can put beats to that for me, and then I can play it in my head all the time. Okay, look at me.
Okay.
Selling my poem. Okay.
I love
Sorry.
I was when I was younger, and even to this day, I was in a function room, and they I don't know how I didn't shout them out. Comberlinks, when I was 16, they took me to LA, and we competed in an HBO project called Brave New Voices, where high school poets around the world, Guam and everybody go and compete. And they basically taught me how to turn my poetry to raps and music, and just look into things deeper than just yourself. We always research what's going on in the world, what's going on in our communities, the schoolhouse to jailhouse pipeline system. It just opened up your eyes to look at the world around you. And poetry, I really like poetry, and I enjoyed your piece. Nice.
I love poetry too. It actually, for me, when I want to slap somebody's head, I can just go write poetry instead. That way I don't have to be in jail because I'd never make a good prisoner because they don't have Starbucks in prison. So I'd be really crazy. And then somebody want to wake me up when I don't want to be woke up, and then I'll have to run to prison or something because I just can't see myself being anybody's girlfriend. But anyway, moving on. Now, that was not the point of this. I just love it being funny. You know what? We're on the air with John Allen, and today we talked about him being a songwriter and actor. He's a very unique actor. He does believe in God, and I want to remind you guys that it's really interesting how it seems like the older generation is still holding on to our faith, with some of the new generation, 20 and under, you guys are questioning all that. Well, I'm gonna tell you, without God, you have nothing. You don't have to believe in Jesus Christ, as far as I'm concerned. You can believe in Buddha, you can believe in what you have, but if you don't believe in a higher power, you're believing in yourself, and you're going to go down a wrong road. I just want you guys to know that. I want to remind everybody, because everybody knows them about the whole mind, body, and spirit. Please, if you're in the United States, you can do 211 in any state to get referrals for mental health, counseling, housing referrals to a church for food or a food bank, and also Angel Tree is up and running for those people who may have who parents may be in prison and their grandparents are taking care of the kids, or a friend contact Angel Tree, and they will help the children get gifts. I want to tell you guys something Don Allen just said just a few minutes ago about looking inside yourself with poetry. At my rehab center, and I'm going to repeat, no people, I'm not in rehab for drugs or drinking or anything like that. I'm in rehab for my hip. And one of the things we got to do the other day was take plastic bags. Check this out, John. Plastic bags that you get in the grocery store, right? You cut those plastic bags a certain way, you fold them, and then you make them into like links, and then you roll them into a ball. And guess what they do with those?
What?
They actually make they make padding, and it's like a little warm blanket, even though it's made of plastic because they knit it so big and so tight. It's a waterproof, heat-proof, like padding and blanket for the homeless. Isn't that amazing?
Wow, that is dope. Very creative.
You guys save your plastic bags. I'll be posting on my show where you guys can take those plastic bags too. But you're talking about saving the earth and also talking about helping people who are homeless. And let me remind everybody, not everybody on the street, probably over 50 to 60% are veterans of many different races who served our country, but our country is not serving them. So think about that when you are getting Thanksgiving. You can take a meal out and you can give it to somebody that you know that you always see standing on the corner. Do your right thing. So we're going to now play Bravo, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Nowadays people are the same. Everybody trying to make $1 million in a day. Nowadays a lot of niggas just a bunch of copycats, lurking on my Instagram like how we get the stuff like that. Boy, I make a way, I just make a way. Y'all just fade away, y'all just fade away. Y'all don't know the way, I follow the way. Copying a trend that he here to stay. Y'all don't know the way, y'all don't know the way. Me, I make a way, I just make a way. I'll just fade away, I'll just fade away. I'll just fade away, I'll just fade away. I'm sick of you niggas predictable, that's why you're more like I want to. Bad chick in the ass stick, hell on like a pencil. All that I want in a woman, don't miss a piece of my puzzle, yeah. Shorty thought I was a dog and she just to buy me a muzzle. And she always hit me up like, where you at and where you been? Oh no, she fine as hell, look too good to be your friend. I'm like, why you cutting up? It's like you want this shit to end. Girl, you keep acting paranoid, I throw you to the wind. Cause nowadays people are the same. Everybody trying to make forevers in a day. Nowadays a lot of niggas just a bunch of copycats, lurking on my Instagram like how we get the sauce like that. Boy, I make a way, I just make a way. Y'all just fade away, y'all just fade away. Y'all don't know the way, I follow the way. Copying a trend that he here to stay. Y'all don't know the way, y'all don't know the way. Me, I make a way, I just make a way. I'll just fade away, I'll just fade away. I'll just fade away, I'll just fade away. Everybody wanna be famous, everybody tryna be great, but they ain't never had a dedication. Y'all ain't about that I see out the station. Life is not a plaything, people dying every day. Everybody wanna tell you who you are, how to figure how to be. Don't let them kill your dreams. Got the sauce, get the flexing on these niggas, gotta show you a boss. I be ballin' high, never fallin', duckin' your bit like Jordan. Everybody know a nigga got it cause I started when I was a child. Like, ooh, just take a look at my shoes, let's see the boy got the juice, ooh. Met your girl, she fell in love, I'll send her back when I'm through. And you know I got the sauce, yeah. Shawty come and roll with a boss, yeah. Cause all just fades away at the end of the day. All just fades away, all just fades away. Nowadays people are the same. Everybody trying to make forevers in a day. Nowadays a lot of niggas just a bunch of copycats, liking on my Instagram like how we get the stuff like that. Boy, I make a way, I just make a way. Y'all just fade away, y'all just fade away. Y'all I don't know the way, I follow the way. Copying a trend and it here to stay. Y'all don't know the way, y'all don't know the way. Me, I make a way, I just make a way. I'll just phase away, I'll just phase away. I'll just phase away, I'll just phase away.
No, Atlanta is smoother.
All right, we're on the air with John Allen, and we're about to say goodbye to our guests and remind you guys that this is Thanksgiving week. And I'm just going to say this because I just really believe in no stress. Okay, so if you have relatives that you don't like, they need to stay at a hotel. Motel 6 is cheap, and they need to stay there because why are you going to cause stress? Ask yourself, they really be there at the house anyway. John, are you laughing at me?
Yeah. You said Motel 6?
Hey, you know what? Motel 6, look, I stay in 5 stars, but the relatives, they can stay in Motel 6. Look, it's a bed, it's clean. They're even contemporary. At least I gave them a hotel, and I'm offering to pay for it, okay? They don't need to be in the house with me causing drama because you know what? I don't need drama. And if I'm fixing a meal and you come into my house, you can't be in drama. And I just need people to, and I'm really saying this because we're in a time where people are angry, and I'm not playing. Some of y'all really need to listen to John Allen's songs, Bravo and Toast, and Mr. Bravo is his producer. Fade Away and Toast, because some of y'all just really angry. And I know for me, now I have to always say, because you guys know I always have jokes, but you guys know I'm about exercise. Now, I took 3 minutes, 6 minutes, a total of doing my little sit-ups, my little push-ups while listening to a song. That'll get out your anger. Because some of y'all have relatives that act like, and you guys need to get rid of them. This is Thanksgiving. We're to be thankful for anybody. If you can't be thankful, then they need to leave you alone. And you can all take all your relatives out to eat. If they don't have no money and they don't want to pay, then go to Denny's. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. Anyway, yes. John, I know you're over there cracking up at me because I keep it real, okay? You know what? At least I didn't say Jack in the Box, okay?
Yeah, they just saying.
And for all those people that don't know it, Popeye's Chicken is cooking Cajun turkeys for all of y'all that want to lie and say you cook. That's it. John, ooh. I'm going to let you. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I know
John,
that.
I really believe that you're going to go out and get a Cajun turkey and tell some folks you made it. If you do, let me know. All right, because I gave you the idea, and that's 25 cents. Okay, anyway. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. So what do you do for Thanksgiving, John?
For Thanksgiving, that's a little different nowadays. My grandparents on both sides have passed, so it's not like really sad because it's been some years. But grandparents are like the staples of Thanksgiving. So so it's a little different. It's less festive. I was just telling someone the other day that my favorite holidays nowadays are more so like New Year's, 4th of July, Valentine's Day. But Thanksgiving, I like the idea of Thanksgiving that families come together and cook food. But my grandmother, she personally could never cook. She wouldn't put salt on the turkey, and sometimes she tried to boil it, and it just yeah, she was from Montgomery, Alabama, but cooking was never her thing. When we came over there when we was younger, it was always chicken, ramen noodles, and McDonald's, and I thought it was a delicacy growing up. Cooking just was not her thing. But to answer
wow,
your question, I tend to just get over my relatives in Chicago, and I guess we just all come together, and usually we make jerk something, jerk chicken, jerk turkey.
Jerk turkey. I've never heard of jerk turkey. That is funny. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and as well as your engineer. If it's okay with you, because I love promoting artists that are out there trying, if I can continue to play your songs on my shows and just give you credit.
Of course.
That'd be great. I appreciate it.
And he gave me the permission, not you people who steal. So if you steal the songs from his show, then he's going to get you. Stealing is not a nice thing. We'll go instantly to hell, just so y'all know. Okay, I'm not saying instantly, but just, okay. Anyway, you guys can tell I'm like, I went to this place called Ethel M. Chocolates, and they took us on a tour, and so I ate a lot of candy, and that's caffeine and chocolate. I probably didn't need that, so I'm a little bit hyped up. I think they're probably going to tell me to go to sleep because I'm just too hyped up. But anyway, John, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Good luck to you. Many blessings. And you keep doing great things, and we'll talk to you soon. And this is Rolling with the Divas. Thank you, hon. This is Rolling with the Divas signing off. Sabrina Williams, your host. We appreciate you guys being here. Tune in tomorrow for another great episode. A lot of our episodes for this month are being thankful, no stress, and just learning to be okay with yourself. Because if you're not okay with yourself, then who will? And I'm just honestly can tell you guys, don't be all like, I got to do this for Thanksgiving, I got to do this for Christmas. Don't stress around. Tomorrow we're going to talk about strokes. Yes, you under age 45, you guys it's never too late to make changes. Younger people, younger and younger, are having strokes. On 11/21, we're going to be talking about pressure and touch is painful in regards to fibromyalgia. 11/25 is traumatic brain injury, cranial cerebral trauma, helping loved ones recover. 11/26 parenting. 7:07 helping your tweens transition to teenagers. And if you have tweens, God bless you. So the same thing as teens, but we got to be politically correct on anything. All right, Arthur, Tammy Freebie, Born This Way will be here on 12/5. In between, we'll have lots of good tips and everything for the holidays for just taking care of yourself. Have a great, wonderful week. You guys are amazing. And just remember, take time out for yourself and don't be stressed out. We'll see you guys on Rolling with the Diva tomorrow at 11:19. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I went to a great restaurant yesterday called Gordon's Brewery. It's here in Las Vegas. This is my second time to them. I love this restaurant. They make the best food. The steaks are out of this world. They have great appetizers, calamari, grass-fed beef sliders, and there you can actually taste the difference between regular beef and grass-fed beef, just really a smoother taste. I had a non-alcoholic beer, which was fantastic. So you guys check out the Gordon Brewery on Paradise. You guys be good. Talk to you later. Have a great night.